Hello and welcome to all the members of the By Choice community. I'm glad you've stuck around and that you've come back. It's been a little while, so let me explain that. I was actually sick from late January and early February, and then traveled last week to a conference. So now that that has happened, I've been able to clear my schedule a little bit more to be able to make time for you in a way that I'm not going to be sitting here coughing the whole time. So I'm really appreciative that you've gone ahead and joined us. It does mean that so much time has passed that a lot has happened. An adoption process can move rather quickly, and this one has. So let me update you on where we are. First things first, we did receive the completed home study. So the home study is now 100% signed off in January. It is effective from that date, so it is really good for 2 years. But you do have to renew it at the 1 year mark or just slightly before that 1 year mark. We don't know if we'll get to there because of other things that are happening that are just really exciting. So let's move forward. We also went and met with an attorney. So we had the completed home study. That is on file with our agency that we worked through. It is also now on file with a attorney that we have retained. So we went in New Hampshire to meet with one of the few attorneys that actually specialize in adoptions. She does adoptions that are local here, as well as adoptions that are with an organization in Arizona that she partners with. So really looking good from that perspective. We were very comfortable with her as an attorney, and we were very put at ease by the things that she was able to share with us. So those things included our final preparations that we needed. So we've done the biography, and I have a studying the home study series where that's been talked about. The biography itself has been talked about, the self-assessment. We were needing to take things from that and accompanying them with photos, packaging all of that, and getting that to a format that was an electronic PDF in addition to a printed booklet. And in both those cases, this Birthmother Letter, this Dear Birthmother Letter, was really intended for birth parents. Most cases it is just a birth mother, but it is intended for both birth parents to be able to read. And it is a document that shares us to potential birth mothers, and it is out there. We were able to package that rather quickly given the attorney's recommendations. Mara did most of the work, so I'm going to give her 100% of the credit here, that she was able to pull all that together and get that submitted. And that has already been in the hands of different potential birth parents for us specifically, and there has been some interest. So it's very exciting that has all been going on. But our attorney was able to also break down a fee structure that made sense to us. So it was a fee structure that included sort of the upfront at-risk type costs, so things that if an adoption doesn't happen, you lose these funds, so you need to be aware that you're committing these funds, but that you may not see this money again if you don't end up having a completed adoption placement. Whereas there was also the other side of the fees, where it was, yeah, you've now had an adoption place, so here are those sort of, using a home analogy, I'll say closing costs. That's probably wrong, but I'm just going to go ahead with that term because you understand it. So there's those upfront and then there's those final costs, and we felt comfortable with those fees and with the breakouts between, this is what you would pay for the court, this is what you would actually give to the birth parent's attorney, paying them, paying our lawyer, all of that stuff to make it affordable not only for us as future parents, but also as affordable for others in the process. It was good. It was an honest discussion, and I think it put both Mara and I at ease because it was the first time we clearly had numbers presented to us that was, you will pay this, you will be asked for this, and there's a lot of power behind having factual information and being able to logically consider, can we do this? Is this feasible? And it totally is for us. We are not of many means, right? But we are good. We are stable. We've done well financially and managing our debt. So we're in the position to be able to do this, and not everyone who seeks an adoption is able to. And there are some agencies like Catholic Charities that will help with adoption costs if you are practicing members of different religions, or if you are in certain circumstances. So there are other avenues for folks, but for us, this is the path forward, and we are so lucky that we are able to go this route. So that is 100% in our future. We retained that attorney and immediately started receiving profiles of potential birth parents, as well as they have been receiving our potential adoptive parent dear Birthmother letters and information profiles. So it's really exciting that we're at this point. We have gone ahead just recently and applied for the additional monies we might need from a personal loan in order to be able to try and complete the funding. It's not the total cost, but it is a significant cost toward us being able to meet this amount. And that's exciting too, that all of this is at play. We have the potential for a child who could be as soon as a month away. 1 month. We could have a child. And that is astounding, that things can move that quickly. So there's a lot of things left to do, right? Talking to an employer, talking to other family members, and getting people even more prepared about the quickness that this turnaround may have. Those are sort of our next steps, but we've made a lot of progress since the last time you and I have had a chance to talk. We made progress from the closing out of the home study to the hiring and retaining of an attorney to actually looking at profiles and trying to get matched. It's phenomenal, and I'm glad that you're on this journey. Hopefully we're now getting some videos in the bank, so we will be able to have a more regular schedule here. I'm still working out the fine details of on what day you would see which videos, but hopefully that will be happening rather soon so that you won't have missed content like we just went through. But absolutely, I'm really glad that you are with us for this journey, and I can't wait to share more of it. Please go ahead and like and subscribe, share this video with a friend, and of course, join us for more right here in the By Choice community.